On this Sunday evening, we begin with two tragedies involving children. Two separate families now mourning a loss in just the last 24 hours. So we'll start in Cumberland, where police are searching for the driver who hit and killed a child and just drove off. That crash happened around 2:30 this morning on Washington Street, just east of German Church. An officer found the child injured in the street, but the car was gone. The child later died at the hospital. Police believe the child is autistic and was able to get out of their home without anyone noticing. If you have any information or video perhaps that can help police find the driver, call Crime Stoppers or Cumberland Police. Now to Plainfield, where police found the body of a missing 6-year-old boy in a pond. He disappeared not far away from Raceway Road and East County Road 100 South. That little boy was reported missing last night, as we told you on 13 News at 11. And sadly, after an extensive search by police, firefighters, and community members, police say they found his body in a pond. Now, what exactly happened and how the boy died are still under investigation tonight. On Monument Circle today, a push to end gun violence, and the people sharing that message are moms, all dressed in orange and all trying to raise awareness about recent shootings involving young people. Our Logan Gay in studio tonight with what they had to say.
Hey, Jenny. Well, the women who gathered on Monument Circle, they're all part of a group called A Woman's Cry, and they wore orange today as part of a nationwide movement to honor survivors of gun violence, remember those who lost, and advocate for safer communities. Some people came with photos and their loved ones. The group operates under the Ross Foundation and provides support for mothers who have lost children to gun violence. With June making Gun Violence Awareness Month, organizers held today's event in response to recent violence impacting Indianapolis. Their goal, stand in solidarity with victims and families while sending a message that the community must come together to address an issue affecting far too many families.
There has been periodically a lot of shootings going on throughout this year. Kids can't even have open houses. Kids can't even go to graduations. Kids can't even go to proms without some type of violence happening. And we are banding together and saying enough is enough.
So tonight, Jenny, we'll hear more from families who have lost loved ones to gun violence and how they hope to help other people in the community going through the same thing.
Yeah, it's pretty powerful, I think, when it's coming from a mom.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A mother's love.
Right, for sure. All right, Logan, thank you. We'll appreciate it and look for more tonight at 11. Happening today, a safe start to summer. The Straight Up Mentoring Foundation and comedian Mike Epps are wrapping up their annual Community Love Fest. So it's 4 days of community church services, outreach programs, and the Dust Bowl basketball tournament. Organizers tell us there was even a bigger push for the festival this year after several violent incidents in Indy involving young people.
A lot of times the answer to the problem is within the people who have the problem. So nobody has a silver bullet, but one thing that we do all have in common, we do have the opportunity where we can love each other.
Winners of the Dust Bowl tournament get $10,000. That's a pretty good prize, right? The team can use it for themselves or donate it to charity. So you see sunshine on the basketball court there, but we are talking about a couple of Sunday storms. It kind of, Rob, feels like yesterday, where some people are dry and other people not so much.
Yeah, and that's exactly the case. In fact, the pattern hasn't changed very much. The same boundary that fired up yesterday. Unfortunately, we're seeing storms along that today, but they are drifting a little farther to the south. So there are a few locations that are picking up rain today that did not yesterday. First thing, let's get in a little bit closer just to show you. There is kind of an axis here of some of those scattered showers and heavier downpours. Most of these are just heavy rain. There is some lightning embedded within that anytime it's a weekend and we have a lot of folks outside trying to enjoy a nice summer day. We do have to be careful because some of these could produce some lightning, and that's always a cause for concern. And a little bit closer to the metro, we've seen this little outflow boundary. You can make out this little linear structure right there. It's all the cooler air from the earlier storms continuing to push to the south, and that's becoming a new focal point for more showers and storms. So as I move the map a little bit and we get some new radar data that's just coming in. You can see some of the really heavy rain that's falling right now. It's been falling on the northeast side, Carmel over to Fishers, down to say Lawrence, Pendleton as well. We're seeing some heavy rain. This goes all the way over to Greenfield. So that's going to be pretty slow going along Interstate 70 and along US 40. Keep in mind, again, there is some lightning embedded within this. These aren't moving very quickly, so flooding has certainly been a concern, and we do have a couple of flood warnings that are in place right now. This larger one, which essentially includes Boone County, most of Hamilton County right now, and even over into the southern part of Madison County, parts of the northern part of Indianapolis, Marion County, until 6:15 today. There's an additional smaller flood warning for another cell that's popped up here until Sunday, until this evening at 8:45. We'll watch those. Temperature-wise, it has certainly helped to cool you down, but look what the temperatures are where it hasn't rained. We're talking upper 80s for a few of you. Bargersville sitting right at the cusp of 90 degrees. You're holding at 89, though. If you can get that rain to move in or that outflow boundary to move through, it'll help to cool you down if nothing else. It is sitting over the same location. I do expect this to start to drift a little farther to the north for this evening. I couldn't rule out showers farther to the south, but it really is going to depend on where you are, and this is kind of a watch the radar situation. So scattered thunderstorms through this evening. Tonight, scattered showers and storms are possible. Temperatures yet again near 70. This is going to become a broken record here. Same thing over and over again. Highs tomorrow in the 80s. More showers and storms, but I think they're going to move a bit more. I'll show you in future track coming up.
All right, Rob, thanks so much.
Yeah.
We're learning some new details tonight about a pedestrian hit and killed. Around 10 o'clock, Metro Police say they found a man hit by a car on North High School Road. Now, the driver did stay at the scene and is cooperating with investigators. We'll let you know if any charges are filed in that case. Today, we learned the details of a plea agreement for a Brownsburg daycare director. Jennifer Lingbeck will plead guilty to 1 count of neglect of a dependent and 1 count of failure to make a report. Lingbeck originally faced 5 other charges. Well, now those will be dismissed. She faces up to 3 years in prison. She used to work at Main Street University for Kids in Brownsburg. Last year, the state ordered that center to shut down after a former employee was charged with child molestation and exploitation. Lingbeck's change of plea hearing is set for July 20th. At White River State Park today, hundreds of women got the chance to run like a diva. Take a look here. After 6 years off, the 5K Half Marathon Series is back. And it's an exciting one. This race was just one of several happening nationwide. They're meant to empower women to get outside and run or walk. One volunteer explained this day is important to the participants, even if it's their very first race.
Having everybody come together, women supporting women, doesn't matter what size, how fast, anything. It's just being a part of it and doing things with your friends. You don't have to stop.
Everybody who participated got their own tutu, boa, and tiara, all to finish off in style.